Hello. During the course of this year, I have attended a fair number of protests against the lockdown and all the COVID restrictions. And during these protests, I spent some of my time handing out leaflets to others passing by on the streets to try and get the truth out, to try and expose more people to a different narrative than the one that they hear on the likes of the BBC. So some of the leaflets I've handed out to people are this one, CV19 Facts Not Fear. Got lots of good information on there, quite small writing, so maybe a little bit difficult if you're wearing glasses. This one here from the World Doctors Alliance, which just contains links to some good sources of information. Just put it there. If you can read that, I'm not sure if you can. And my personal favourite, this one here from Save Our Rights, which is a fold-up leaflet. It's got some places to go for more information, and it has a list of doctors as well, and a call to action. One thing I simply don't understand is why, when I try and give out these leaflets, some people just say, no, thank you. They can see what the protest is about. They have a rough idea, but they just say, not interested. I do not understand how people can be apathetic about this situation. The thing is that normally people talk about politics, and I can understand people being apathetic by things such as campaigning on fox hunting or fracking or Brexit or a petition against a building of a bypass or something like that. Because for a lot of people, they will feel, well, this does not affect me in any way. But here's the thing. What we have seen this year has affected virtually everyone. And so many things have changed that you would never have expected. Put it this way, whoever gets into power, whether it's the Tories or the Labour, there are some things that you can pretty much guarantee we would stay the same up until now. Walking into a pub and ordering a pint would be the same. Going to a restaurant or a cinema would be the same. Going to church would be the same. Going to a dance class would be the same. But all these activities and everything else has been affected. Now, what used to be our normal lives, things that were always the same regardless of the political situation, have now suddenly changed. And we've got this dystopian new normal to contend with. And I would have thought that if people were out there walking the streets, that the everyday people who only really hear whatever comes out of BBC and mainstream media, if they saw a protest, people protesting against the lockdown restrictions, and they could see a movement against it, and they could see there were people there, several hundred, maybe several thousand people, I would have thought people would be desperate to get information. They'd be thrilled to bits that someone is fighting for their freedoms, and they'd take these kind of leaflets with open arms and read them with great interest. I do not understand how anyone could be apathetic about this situation. It really baffles me. Yes, I can understand you might be apathetic about lots of other causes. I'm sure I've passed lots of people trying to hand out leaflets or recruit people into various campaigns, and I've just walked by and not been interested. How people can just simply be disinterested and apathetic at what is going on now when it is affecting their lives is beyond me. Thank you for watching.